Upon commission of the project, we had to first of all start with the designs. Once we had the design completed and accepted by the theatre, we started the job on creating the wall lights, 20 wall lights, and the chandelier. The chandelier is 2.5 meters and 1.5 meters wide. The next step was to remove the present wall lights, and after that we had to install a special bracket so not to ruin the decorations of the walls on the theatre. Once the wall lights were installed, we had to start the second phase of the project by installing the chandelier. The old chandelier was put down, taken away, and we started mounting the new chandelier. The new chandelier took around 6 hours to mount, and we were a staff of about 4 to 5 people working around it. Every tier has its amount of lights and has its own decorations. Every tier there is flowers and leaves. It depends on the number of arms per tier. In total, as we said before, there are in total around 60 arms. In between every arm, we can find a decoration of leaves and flowers. There are two types of leaves. There are leaves that are facing down, and then we have leaves that are facing up. Together, in between every leaf, we can find a daffodil, one of the main flowers used in the Rezzonico style.
This theatre, the Manoel Theatre, was originally built in 1731 on order by Grand Master Anton Manuel de Vilhena. And it's been through several transformations and updates to its look. Let's jump forward to 1960. In the penultimate, if you like, major transformation of this theatre, when this theatre was bought by the government from private hands and turned into the National Theatre, restored and turned into the National Theatre which we know today, TeatruManoel. The lights that were available at the time were Bohemian Czech Republic, if you like, brackets with a central chandelier, which was pretty handsome, but in a way inappropriate. If Grandmaster Vilhena had anything to do with commissioning lights for this theatre, like all his contemporaries, he would have gone to Venice, and he would have probably chosen the Rezzonico design, which was in vogue at the time in the 1730s, 1740s. Therefore, when the opportunity came, because as everybody knows, we have to spend our money very carefully in this theatre, and this is a major investment, we had to wait for an opportunity to invest this money to be able to change the Bohemian chandeliers into Venetian ones. Now, sometimes COVID did have its little advantages, and there happened to be a sum of money which would have otherwise lost available, which fitted the bill, and therefore we had tenders issued, etc., etc. And the result was that we have a situation where we've installed the most beautiful Rezzonico design Venetian glass chandeliers and the central chandelier, which is extremely beautiful. And I always say that when you take a step like this, if you come into the theatre and it looks wrong, you will notice immediately. But the thing is, when you look at what we've done and you get this realization that they were always there, and when you have that realization, you've done the right thing. And I'm sure that in fact Grandmaster Vilhena, wherever he is, after all his efforts, must be very happy with us.
The present chandelier we have in the theatre has 1,564 pieces, all handmade or hand-blown, depends on the parts. It has 500 of which there are leaves and flowers. The chandelier consists of 60 arms, which also have 60 bulbs. All these illuminate the whole theatre on 4 separate tiers. The glass is mounted on a metal structure which has been gold-plated on a satin texture. We have also installed 20 wall lights in Rezzonico style. Together with these wall lights, we have also installed shades that are a replica to the La Fenice Theatre in Venice.